planning permission, funding is not available. But once we have the planning permission in our hand, then we have to approach local authorities, Lille, European Coal and Steel, Football Trust, and with what we can come up with ourselves, I'm pretty sure that we can have the funding in place.
At it from an outside point of view, may say, why can't Hibs and Hearts go to Ingliston? Why can't they?
Well, we can't go to Ingliston for the very simple reason that it's not our geographic area. Straighton is to the south and east of Edinburgh, which is where we have most of our support. Ingliston is on the west side of the city, which is traditionally a Hearts stronghold.
So the bottom line seems to be Hibs moving to Straighton, Hearts staying at Tynecastle.
Hearts had wanted to move from their base at Tynecastle to a new stadium at Hermiston, to the west of the Edinburgh City bypass. Hibs saw a site to the southeast of the capital at Straighton as their preferred option. Another proposal was mooted that would see both clubs sharing a site at the Ingliston Showground to the west of Edinburgh. Lothian region planners have made it clear they see Ingliston and Straighton as the favoured sites.
I think the good thing about the director's report is that it will give, once we've taken a decision on the applications, it will give the clubs a framework within which to operate, and then it's up to the clubs themselves to decide how they want to approach the matter.
These empty terraces at Easter Road will stay this way if all goes to plan and Hibs move to the new development at Straighton. The club believes it provides their best option and rule out any ground share with Hearts.
We're very hopeful that the recommendation will be accepted and that Hibernian Football Club will be in a new stadium by 1994, August 1994.
At Tynecastle, the decision to turn down Hermiston has come as no surprise. This ground is now likely to undergo a major refurbishment, although it has been suggested that the club may look for an alternative site in the west of the city.
From Easter Road, they'll now press on with plans for a new stadium at Straighton, although they won't be allowed a linked-in commercial development. Hearts' plans to move to a new location have been rejected, and they're almost certain to redevelop Tynecastle. Chick Young reports.
This is a document which finally sentenced Easter Road to death row as a home for Hibs, on the understanding that the Director of Planning's recommendations are endorsed by the Regional Council on December 16. The club will begin work on a new dream home, which they hope will be ready to host its first game in August 1994. The venue is here at Straighton, which leaves the club with just one major worry. How will they pay for it all?
Well, sure, the funding has to be in place, and we look for further support from the Regional Council in funding. And we then have to submit detailed plans, of course, for the stadium.
What sort of cost would the stadium be?
Well, we'd like to make a 20,000 all-seated stadium. Until we know how much funding there is available, we'd build the stadium according to how much cash we had.
Hibs already know the shape of things to come. They will model the ground on Anderlecht's Constant Vandenstock Stadium.
They had tremendous corporate facilities, good parking nearby. But I think the main thing was the atmosphere created by our supporters in the stadium.
How vital was it to Hibs and the future of this club that you got this verdict in your favour today?
Well, I think that this is the way ahead for the Hibernian Football Club. For us to have tried to stay at Easter Road would have proved almost impossible. In fact, I would say impossible. This is the future for the Hibernian Football Club. This assures our future for the next 50, 100 years.